Match 64 on Wonder Wins presents ESPNcricinfo Fantasy Pick has a lot riding on it. Punjab Kings and Delhi Capitals are both in contention for a playoff spot. Let's see what Dan Vettori thinks of our fantasy team. And we are going for the two overseas informed players in Rabada and Marsh as captain and vice captain. Thoughts?
Where's David Warner? The most informed overseas player. So he'd be top of my list. But I mean, those two players have been exceptional as well, particularly Rabada in terms of the wicket taking. And he plays such a crucial role at the top and back end of the Kings 11 bowling.
All right, let's see where David Warner does feature. I'm sure he will in this team. Before I go to it, let's remind you on Wonder Wins, 100 credits for you to build your fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batters, bowlers, wicket keepers, all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest, and every player's individual credit value is assigned. Our captain choice is Rabada. He's now the third leading wicket taker in this year's IPL, 21 wickets in 11 games, third leading at the time of recording, and a strike rate of 11.7. So he's just a few wickets away from top spot. Vice captain is Marsh. He's finally got that big score under his belt. That 89 of 62 was just brilliant. And add to that, he's also bowling more now, gets you more points in fantasy as an all-rounder. Captains give you double and vice captains 1.5 times the points. Johnny Bairstow and Liam Livingstone to wrap up our top picks. The in-form Punjab Kings batters essentially put the game past RCB with the bat. Did Bairstow and Livingstone and had an impact at different stages in the innings. Rabada, Marsh, Bairstow and Livingstone in our top picks. Some pretty good choices for captains actually, now that I think of it when you put them all out. But Rabada and Marsh, or do you think Livingstone, Bairstow, even Warner could fit into those?
I definitely think Warner could, but those are 4 very solid choices. And the fact that they're all in form, their last performance in their last game was exceptional, so they'll have the confidence to take that forward.
Okay, we're going international heavy in this fantasy team as our differential picks feature the likes of Vettori and Bhanuka Rajapaksa. We think Punjab won't change a winning combination, even though Rajapaksa didn't quite fire with bat, but he could very well come good, especially with his ability to play spin, and he's got the likes of Kuldeep Yadav to contend with in this game. Vettori is there too. He's overcome his injury problems. He doesn't still like he's bowling at 100%, but he is getting you wickets at key phases. Looking at our full team, Rishabh Pant features, so too Johnny Bairstow. David Warner is there, Shikhar Dhawan and Bhanuka Rajapaksa as batters. Marsh, Liam Livingstone and Rishi Dhawan features in our team as an all-rounder. Rabada, Vettori and Chetan Sakaria to wrap up our team. Any changes? Happy with that?
No, I've been pushing for Rishi Dhawan to get left out of the Kings team to bring Benny Howland, but he's actually repaid the faith to the Kings, and I think he's done a really good job. So I think it's a borderline selection, but I think it's a good one.
All right, Dan. Thank you very much. This looks like a solid team then. If you're, for some reason, not happy with how your team is going, at halftime, change it up. Wonder Wins lets you do that. We'll be back with more on Wonder Wins presents ESPNcricinfo Fantasy Pick.